Hey everyone, here we go. We are in your classwork packet year. All right, your bright, shiny new one. Now, your heading looks a little bit different. I'm working off a different version of it. Don't worry, it's the same questions. All right. It's just that the heading looks a little bit different up here. So again, you are in your classwork packet. We are in lesson number 16. All right, let's get after it here. So what we're doing here is we're working with something that's referring to a proportion. And all a proportion is, it's two fractions that are set equal to each other. In other words, two ratios that are set equal to each other. And you're just finding out what's missing. Now, what we're showing you here is a different technique that's called cross products. They're going to start you with equivalent ratios. And equivalent ratios work. This is how it all started. This is what you've been using for it. It's just that it kind of fails us a little bit. And now that we know how to solve equations, it's going to smooth a lot of things out for us. So let's jump into this here. At the very beginning, you can see they're asking you to simply solve for A. And what we've always done here is we've looked for the two numbers across from each other, and we're like, oh, hey, what do you do to a 7 to get to a 21? Oh, and you can only use multiplication or division. Remember, equivalent ratios, equivalent fractions always use multiplication or division. Think about it. When you simplify a fraction, we don't use addition or subtraction. It's multiplication or division. So here, yeah, we're multiplying by 3. So let's come on up top here and let's multiply by a 3 as well. Man, there we go. So we would say A equals 9. That's what we've been doing. Typically, you just see a blank that's up there. This time they're just throwing a letter in here like our equations. What do you do to a 36 to get to a 9? Ooh, we divide it by 4. All right, which means we also would need to divide by 4. The order is important. So because I'm going to the right, I need to start on that left side and go to that right-hand side. And we get 1. All right, so you're going to finish off those two guys. But let's get down into the good stuff that we're after. All right. Now we want to see cross products. Okay. And the reason why we're a fan of cross products is because when it's not always as crisp and clean, we got a different technique that's going to end up working here. Question 6, not too bad. I could use equivalent ratios here. I could take 4 and divide it by 2 to get to 2. And then I've got to figure out what number when divided by 2 is going to give me 3.5. I think you know what the answer is, though, right? What can you cut in half and end up with 3.5? Yeah, it's 7. Watch how this works, though. What cross product says is that we can multiply the numerator and the denominator, all right, and make an equation out of this. 2 times A is 2A. 4 times 3.5. Again, if we're going to be using a calculator, no big deal, all right? But that is going to give you 14. Now we just have a one-step equation to solve. Let's divide both sides by 2. Look who just showed up. 7, just like we talked about. Okay, so again, cross products. If we multiply from the denominator up to the numerator, and again, denominator to the numerator, all right, we're always going to get an equivalent ratio that's here. So I like the arrows. It's a visual for me. I have some students that just kind of make it into a multiplication symbol in a way. That's fine as well. Let's see what's going on here. 8 times 7. All right. I like to draw lines in. 56. 10 times K. Yeah, 10K. Now we're just going to solve our equation. So we're going to divide both sides by 10. Again, you could reach for calculator or make those elementary school teachers very proud. Divide by 10. Place values. One spot. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's go on to the next page. All right. Again, cross products. We do want to make sure you see cross products. So even if you're like, oh, I think I can get, let's make sure we're good with it. All right. I'm going to do one more here. 5 times 20, 100. Yeah. M times 16. All right. 16M. Remember, when you multiply a number and a letter, number is always first. Solve your equation. Divide both sides by 16. All right, let's reach for the calculator. Let's see what it ends up saying here. 100 divided by 16, 6.25. There we go. There we go. And we're done. All right. Again, don't be scared of your decimals. We're just using our calculator. Again, cross multiplication though is what we are after. So, yeah, people, there you go. You're welcome.